Wichita Mountains Wildlife Refuge near Lawton, Oklahoma, to protect bison? Dan.
Who is Theodore Roosevelt?
Yes.
20th century for 1,000, please.
In 1972, this daughter of King Frederick IX became Denmark's first reigning queen in over 500 years. Jim.
Who's Margareta?
Who's Margareta? Yes.
Plays for 200, please.
Answer. In a 1950 production of this play, Boris Karloff played Mr. Darling and Captain Hook. Bruce?
What is Peter Pan?
Right.
Plays for 400, please.
Shakespeare based this play, in part, on Christopher Marlowe's The Jew of Malta. Jim?
Was The Merchant of Venice?
Correct.
Plays for 600.
Author, portrayed by Yvonne Mitchell in Bloomsbury and Maggie Smith in Virginia. Jim?
Who is Virginia Woolf?
Yes.
Plays for 800.
Abby Cabot seduces her stepson, Eben, in this arboreal play by Eugene O'Neill. Jim?
What is Desire Under the Elms?
Yes.
Plays for 1,000,
The
please.
last clue there is a daily double. My, oh my, how fortunes swing quickly in the Double Jeopardy round. A few moments ago, you were in third place, Jim. Now you're in the lead again.
3,000, please.
$3,000. Here is the clue in plays. John Rubinstein won a 1980 Tony for his role as a teacher of the hearing impaired in this play.
What is Children of a Lesser God?
You are right. Way to go. Those moves on daily doubles have paid off handsomely for you. You're at 9,300. Pick again.
Historic names for 200, please.
The only U.S. presidents who were father and son. Jim?
Who are the Adamses?
Adamses, yes. John and John Quincy, correct.
Historic names for 400, please.
In the 1860s, Carlota, Empress of this country, remodeled Chapultepec Castle. Dan?
What is Mexico?
Right.
Historic names for 600, please.
This outlaw was buried with two friends who had also been killed by Pat Garrett. Jim?
Who's Billy the Kid?
Yes.
Historic names for 800.
Isabella of Bavaria, queen consort of this country, disinherited her son in favor of England's King Henry V. Bruce?
What is France?
France is right.
Historic names for 1,000, please.
This German manufacturer was nicknamed the Cannon King. Jim?
Who is Krupp?
Krupp is right.
Musical instruments for 200, please.
A kalungu is an African talking type of this instrument. Dan?
What is a drum?
Yes.
Musical instruments for 400, please.
Milt Jackson and Lionel Hampton play the vibes, which is short for this instrument. Dan?
What is a vibraphone?
Yes.
Musical instruments for 600, please.
This five-string American folk instrument has a tambourine-like body. Jim?
What is a banjo?
Correct.
Musical instruments for 800.
Mstislav Rostropovich is an eminent virtuoso on this instrument. Dan?
What is the cello?
Correct.
Musical instruments for 1,000,
The
please.
answer there, the other daily double. This is the last of the daily doubles in this round of play, Dan. You're in second place with 6,800. Jim has 11,700.
I'm going to go 2,000, please.
All right, that'll take you to 8,800 if you are right on this clue. The Metropolitan Museum of Art has one of only 3 examples of this instrument built by Cristofori.
What is a violin?
Oh, sorry, picked the wrong one. The piano. The piano is right. That cost you? Select again, please.
Mythology for 200, please.
In Norse mythology, he sometimes used his magic hammer to bring the dead back to life. Jim?
Who's Thor?
Correct.
Mythology 400, please.
As a youth, he was told by the Oracle of Delphi that he would kill his father and marry his mother. Bruce?
Who is Oedipus?
Yes.
Mythology for 600, please.
Homer called this trio of goddesses the spinners of the thread of life. Jim?
Who are the Fates?
Yes.
Mythology 800.
This Greek goddess also bore the name Pallas or Parthenos. Jim?
Who is Athena?
Right.
Mythology for 1,000.
Like his father Apollo, Asclepius was a god of this discipline. Jim?
What is medicine?
Medicine is right for another 1,000, and that takes you to 14,300. And you have done it again, Jim. Been most impressive. Dan and Bruce were hard-pressed to keep up with you. They finished with about the same score, 4,800 for Dan, 4,400 for Bruce. And so we have the possibility of a big payoff once again today. Let's find out what we have in the way of prizes for our runners-up. Johnny?
Today's second-place contestant will receive Lloyd Flanders Heirloom Series man-made, elegantly styled, all-weather wicker furniture for indoor or outdoor living, designed to grace any home from Lloyd Flanders. And Hatteras Hammocks may add a dramatic touch to your yard with their Roman arc hammock, fashioned from solid cypress and is naturally weather-resistant from Hatteras Hammocks. For today's third-place contestant, the Magnavox 20-inch stereo color TV is smart, very smart. It includes a universal remote that controls virtually any brand of wireless VCR and cable from Magnavox, and a Nintendo Entertainment System with the new editions of Super Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune featuring Vanna White, plus Infogenius, the new line of productivity packs for use on your Nintendo Game Boy. And now, once again, here's Alex.
Thank you, Johnny. Let's take a look at our Final Jeopardy category for today. Will it be helpful or bothersome? U.S. presidents. Good subject. We'll be back with a clue after this.
I'll have a McLean Deluxe and a frozen yogurt.
And I'll have a Big Mac and small
Fries. You know, you get the same thing every time. Come on, live a little. They have chef salad, filet of fish, chicken fajitas. Life's too short. Get a mint and get in the game, for Pete's sake.
Okay, I'll have a Big Mac and a large fry.
You're a wild man.
What you want is what you get.
Different tastes for different tastes. That's McDonald's. Today.
It's the creamiest, the dreamiest, Velveeta shells and cheese. It's the creamiest, the dreamiest. Forget the powder, please. Only we taste like this. Velveeta makes it the creamiest. Velveeta shells and cheese.
If your doctor has recommended Metamucil and you like the results, but you don't like those glasses of thick liquid, change to FiberCon. Get the same fiber action in easy-to-swallow tablets. Get doctor-recommended FiberCon.
If you plan to be in the Los Angeles area and would like to be a contestant on Jeopardy, please send us a postcard to Jeopardy Contestants, 1040 North Las Palmas, Hollywood, California, 90038.
Coming to a volume dealer is beneficial to the customer because when a dealer is focused on volume, the customer is most likely to get a lower price for the car. I think you'll find that normally our prices are the most competitive, the most consistently low in the market. And that's why we sell so many cars. It really works.
If you've been waiting for the best prices on graduation gifts like camcorders, VCRs, computers, and more, don't miss the Fred Meyer Home Electronics Sale. Right now, the Magnavox 25-inch stereo color TV with remote control is just $379. The ultra-compact Olympus Stylus 35mm camera is $129. And a Packard Bell 386SX processor computer is only $899. The Home Electronics Sale at Fred Meyer. Unbeatable savings on gifts for the graduate.
And in our dream house, we'll have a workshop.
Yeah, and a big family room.
And air conditioning we can really count on. Nothing but the best.
Must be true love.
Must be a Lennox.
Commitment, value, respect. 3 reasons why people keep coming back to AAA Heating and Cooling for their home comfort needs.
Discover the AAA difference and see what quality really is.
Call us at AAA Heating today.
Now, see your local dealer for special savings.
When I was overweight, I felt miserable. I was extremely self-conscious. I would avoid going anywhere, basically. I decided that was it. I had to turn this around. Being a mother of 3 and I work, I felt it was very easy to incorporate the Jenny Craig program into my lifestyle. If you follow the instructions, the weight comes off. I feel like I came out of a shell. I feel like a new person.
Just 3 weeks to summer. Call for our lowest price ever. Just $29. Dial direct 1-800-92-JENNY.
For a while there today, it looked as if our returning champion, Jim Perrine, could be had. I'm sure Dan and Bruce felt that way, but it didn't work out that way at the end of the Double Jeopardy round. Our champion is in the lead. The category for Final Jeopardy, as you can see, is U.S. presidents. In a moment, players will give you the clue. You'll then have 30 seconds to write down a question. Here we go. Final Jeopardy answer is this. He was the only sitting vice president to defeat a sitting president in an election. Good luck. As a matter of fact, we had a clue a little earlier on about the man he defeated. Let's start down at the end with Bruce Paddock. He was in third place with 4,400, and he wrote down?
Not a thing.
Couldn't come up with anything. That's unfortunate. It's going to cost you, therefore, it's going to cost you everything. So you wind up with no cash on the scoreboard. Dan Ezekiel was in second place with 4,800, and he wrote down, who is Jefferson? Yes, who defeated John Adams. You are right, and your wager was 4,700. That takes you up to 9,500, and it takes us to Jim Perrine, our champion. And he doesn't look too happy right now. Who did you put down as your response? Who is Madison? Missed by one. All righty. And your wager? 4,300. So that leaves you with 10,000 today. You remain Jeopardy champion. And, Jim, you have a three-day total of 43,400, which is very good going. We'll see you again tomorrow on our program. And, gentlemen, thank you for a good game. So long, folks. Thank you so much for tuning us in. Until next time, Alex Trebek.
Today's second and third place contestants will receive Matrix Skincare. So advanced, it's simple. Visit your nearest Matrix salon for a consultation on how you can achieve softer, smoother, younger-looking skin. Presenting now by Armatron, stunning fashion-forward designs that combine the very latest upscale styling with the superb quality long associated with Armatron. Klondike Light Sandwiches, 100 calories and 2 grams of fat with tons of taste from Klondike. For proven sunburn protection and moisturizers to help prevent sun-dried skin, turn to Vaseline Intensive Care Moisturizing Sun Care. From intensive research comes intensive care. Tetley Iced Tea. Brew up some smooth, clear Tetley tea for that tiny little tea leaf taste. Bet you'll like it better. Centrum Silver, a specially formulated multivitamin multimineral for adults over 50. Centrum Silver because right now it's a great time to be silver. And Paul Mitchell Salon Hair Care. We're as good to the environment as we are to you. Available only at fine salons. This is Johnny Gilbert speaking. Jeopardy is a production of Verb Griffin Enterprises and is distributed by King World.